Thank you for choosing Katie's Intuitive Tarot. I'm grateful to be connecting with your energy today. Today I'm going to be doing an energy check-in for my Scorpio friends. This is a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You may find messages in here for you. Keep in mind this is a general reading, not personal, so use your discernment, okay? Like, comment, subscribe, all of that is so much appreciated. Thank you for taking the time to be here with me today. Scorpio, when I was doing your pre-shuffle, there was a lot coming through about somebody being overly involved either in your personal relationship with a spouse, partner, or with the choices that you're making when it comes to employment. So take that if it resonates. It seems like it's almost like a third party situation, if you will. So either this person is like an overly involved family member, friend. I also was getting some of you considering having a relative or a friend move into your home with your spouse or your partner. So it could be that as a situation, but I'm feeling a lot of conflict, a lot of stress. As an example, some of you, it's yourself and your partner, and you're maybe taking in a sister or a brother or a mother or father. And there seems to be a lot of wars and battles going on between if you are going to take in this person or if you've already taken in this person, and there seems to be an ongoing issue with that. Also really weird, I don't usually touch on things like witchcrafts or curse. I don't know much about that stuff, but I did see in multiple decks curse. So I don't take that if it resonates, okay? Also, lots of you feeling like you're being gaslit. That's tough, Scorpio. So I've cleared the energy. We'll see if that comes back in. Also, I wanted to mention too before I start, I saw a lot about a message, some kind of message of concern, communication coming through. Some of you are waiting for a specific message in general. Some of you are waiting for a message from either getting an approval for a loan or some kind of contract that you've put in, getting a message from an employment, right? Maybe you're waiting to hear about a job that you applied in, but there is a message coming. I got that strongly in multiple decks. So let's see if that comes back out. Messages for Scorpio for their greatest and their highest good. Yeah, see, interesting. So when I'm breaking the deck right away, I have insecurity on one side and I have gossip on the other. And very interesting here, there's 3 people here. All right. Now, for some of you, it might not be one extra person that's overly involved in your relationship, as an example. The extra third party could be a toxic addiction or behavior. It could be someone as a workaholic, right? It could be, again, an overbearing friend or family member. It doesn't always have to be that someone's cheating on you. So keep that in mind. But whatever is going on with this third party of some sort, it's causing a lot of anxiety, insecurity. And again, of course, lots of you are feeling insecure about this because lots of you are going through some kind of gaslighting process right now. It's almost like some of you want to take in this third person in the house, as an example, and then some of you do not, and it's causing friction between the two of you. Messages for Scorpio. Okay, so I don't know if any of you guys know the show King of Queens, but now I'm hearing Doug and Carrie, Doug and Carrie, Doug and Carrie, Doug and Carrie, Arthur. Maybe that's one of your names. But again, that is about a couple and there's a father living in the basement. I don't know, guys. Interesting. On the bottom of the deck, I have facade. And it's an older person and a child. walking in a different direction. Messages for Scorpio. Thank you for these messages. Messages for Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, I have renewal. I feel like lots of you are working on being calm, being zen, right? Being demure, I heard. All right, you're trying to work on your peace, your clarity. There's something about this situation, of course, that is making you feel like the fighting, the communication, the concern, also somebody being accused of something. Take that if it resonates. Now we have a galactic and we have Egypt that's come out here. Is very interesting because some of you are very, very interested in astronomy and astrology. I'm getting both of them. Makes sense maybe if you're, watching a tarot reading and you believe in zodiac signs and things like that. Also, some of you may be into aliens and all of that kind of stuff. I know I am. With Egypt here, some of you may have some Egyptian background. Also, some of you are very interested in Egyptian culture, the pyramids, hieroglyphics. I'm also hearing like Egyptian gods, right? I'm hearing Horus. I think that's the god of the underworld, right? What else? I'm getting cold over here. Messages for Scorpio. I'm hearing ring my bell. Some of you may like disco, but I think it's more waiting for a telephone call, waiting for some kind of message, right? Because it's like ring my bell, ring my bell. It's like you're waiting for that. Breaking the deck, I have number 26, Great Fortune. That number may mean something to you. And on the other side, ladies and gentlemen, I can't make this up, 7, and it says message. And as I'm looking up, it says 733. So the number 7 may be a number that means something to you. Maybe your birthday's on the 7th. Scorpio. What else for Scorpio? Number 2, main female, is on the bottom of the deck. This may be you, or this may be someone that you're thinking of. Take that how it resonates. Scorpio, thank you for these messages. What else for Scorpio? That's it, I'm hearing. Number 20, house. Again, for lots of you, this has to do with some kind of living situation, okay? Something to do, excuse me, with your environment. And I really feel like it's like someone else is in a private situation that you weren't ready for. I'm getting that as well. Now, some of you are going through this epiphany right now, as in, I don't know if the person that I am with is the right person for me because of what is going on with this conflict. What else? Scorpio. Yeah, see, we got frying pan on this side, and it says trouble and accusations. And on the other side, I have chain of events that will affect your life. And I feel like that's something that you're going through right now. I'm also hearing that there's going to be some kind of an epiphany, some kind of breakthrough that's going on. This will pass, is what I'm hearing. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but there was a truck that just went beep, 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 and backed up. And I feel like Again, everything that happens in the reading happens for a reason, right? Some of you feel like you need to take a couple steps backwards and you need to plan accordingly, okay? What else for Scorpio? On the bottom of the deck, I have angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Absolutely gorgeous. So whether you believe in angels, ancestors, the universe, God, spirit guides, whatever your jam is, you have lots of spiritual protection, okay? Some of you have been praying and asking for help from loved ones. What else for Scorpio? That's a lot, so let's just take them all. Okay, so we have dog barking, advice from a friend. Interesting too, because there's a maze behind that dog. And I feel like not only are you getting advice from friends that do want to help you, sometimes you get friends, like it looks like the dog is barking. And sometimes, again, for some of you, this is a friend that is over involving themselves, basically barking at you. For some of you in particular, I'm hearing, I didn't ask for your advice. I didn't ask for your advice. So some of you are getting a little bit sick and tired of hearing a friend's opinion when you didn't want it in the first place, okay? We have a grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. And that makes sense. Again, whether this is a close friend, a family member, someone that's over involving themselves, also maybe a friend that you've had for a long time, a family member that you have a strong relationship with, you don't want to lose, right? And I'm hearing like tread carefully, which makes sense here. We have wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and your friend or something you want. See, I can't make this shit up, Scorpio. There's something going on where there's someone or something that's involved in this situation that I'm hearing it's overwhelming. It's too much. We have a barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Again, I do feel there is an epiphany coming. I understand that this is a very stressful situation. A lot of anxiety going on with what's going to be the next step, right? And of course, in that situation, you feel like, what is my next step? Where do I go from here? Now, not to worry, especially if you're feeling lacking when it comes to money, because we have the wealth card that came out for you. And I did get sudden wealth when I was doing your pre-shuffle. So some of you may be going through some kind of windfall, right? This also may be a new job, an increase or promotion in your pay. For some of you, this has to do with parting ways and selling a home and getting, let's say, half of what the assets are, right? So take that if it resonates. We have a box. You will receive a gift. All right. So something is coming your way. Something good is coming your way. And I'm hearing it's something that is not expected. Okay. And we also have heart, love, deep affection, and caring. And I feel like that very much makes sense for you, Scorpio, because I feel like lots of people read Scorpios the wrong way. There's so much love and affection that you have for those that you're loyal and close to. Some of you are going to have a hard time letting go more of the house that you may be moving from. Oh, Scorpio. Tell me more. What else for Scorpio? All right, so breaking the deck, I have pregnancy. Someone is expecting. If you are, congratulations. If that is totally not where you are in your life, I get that completely. It could be a birth of a new business, a birth of an idea, a new project that you're taking on. On the other side, I have someone else. And listen to what this says. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. And there's 3 freaking people. All right. Again, like I explained before, maybe it is actually physically someone cheating. You take that if it resonates. But that doesn't have to be the case. It can be someone that's overly involved or a toxic behavior, right? Messages for Scorpio. Thank you for these messages. Commitment on the bottom of the deck. Again, for some of you, this has to do with a partner, a commitment, something that you are invested in, okay? If you do not have a partner, this could have something to do with a commitment when it comes to your business, to your employment, a commitment to your health. You take it how it resonates. Again, this is general. Scorpio, messages for Scorpio. You have a date night coming. Get ready to be wined and dined. All right. Some of you are going to be going out on the town, going out for a date night, going to see a movie, going out for a drink. But there is a date night coming for you. And it's interesting because that is going right underneath advice from a friend. All right. This doesn't have to be a date with someone that you're romantically interested in or already invested in. This could be just going out with your friends, right? I'm also hearing about spilling the tea. Some of you need to go and talk to your friends and unwind and just have a good time, right? I meant to say unwind, and I said unwind. So some of you may really enjoy your wine. I know I do. More messages for Scorpio. Scorpio, this is freaking heavy. I have stress on one side and conflict on the other. This is very heavy. I'm hearing for some of you, it's the first thing that you think of when you wake up in the morning and the last thing you think about when you go to bed. That's a lot of weight on your shoulders. A lot of weight on your shoulders here. These all came out together. Let's see what they say. So we have number 48, strategy, and it says planning, prediction, and mind reading. Again, some of you and some of your friends, loved ones, are trying to help you strategize and plan. What do you think you want to do next, right? Also, some of you just yourself are like, okay, I need to get my ducks in a row and I need to decide what is right for me, what is right for myself. And again, when I was saying about friends and family members that are there to support you, we have number 17, aid. And look at, there's a hand reaching down for her. I like this because I feel like for lots of you that are praying, manifesting, asking for the universe, for your ancestors' help, you have a light shining down on you and you have a hand there that is going to assist you. All right. I feel like this is both hands. I feel like this is an actual physical person's hand. Here, let me help you out. But then you also, again, have that spiritual protection and that light around you. It's gorgeous. Yeah, see. Okay. These ones I'm going to put all together here. We have 12, stop. And the hand is right up. And I'm also hearing, like, talk to the hand. So some of you are really, really trying to stop this protest that you're dealing with. And again, I'm getting again with the gaslighting, okay? You're saying this is how you feel, this is what you want to do, this is the direction you want to go, and you're getting protests. And this is, again, from either friends, family members, people that are overly involved in whatever is going on right now. And it makes you feel loneliness. Okay. Also, I'm getting that for some of you, feeling like there's only a couple close friends that you do trust. And after telling them the situation, they're all giving you the same advice. And you feel like they're right in some ways, but you would like another opinion, and you feel lonely because of the way that you're thinking. We have imagination here, and we have justice. For some of you, there is a child involved in this situation. It's a kid playing with dinosaurs. You or your children may like dinosaurs. But also, I feel like there's a lot of, I'm hearing childhood triggers. I'm hearing I don't want to put my kid what I was put through, and that makes that very difficult. Now, we did see pregnancy earlier, right? For some of you that are wishing, praying, manifesting a pregnancy, it's interesting that this child is underneath that box that says you will receive a gift. And again, we did see pregnancy earlier. So for some of you, that is coming. If you are someone that is not in that kind of position or does not plan or want any pregnancy, obviously some of you are very fertile is what I'm hearing. So just be careful, all right? You know what I'm saying. And then we have number 11, justice. Now, also, lots of you may be seeing repeated twos. I'm getting a lot of twos coming up. I look up now and it says 22. You will receive your karmic justice. Things will go back into balance. The scales will be equaled out, okay? If some of you have to go through any kind of legal situation, maybe some of you work for the law, lawyers, court systems, take that as you will. But it will be just, it will be fair. Also, Scorpio, just because I'm seeing the balance and the justice, you may be dealing with a Libra. All right, let's get into tarot here. I don't want to keep you too long. All right, Scorpio. What else for Scorpio? Ooh la la. Breaking the deck, I have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. That's a very exciting energy. Very exciting energy. You're looking good. You're looking courageous. Listen, you do have the confidence. You do have the independence to get through all of this. Also, just be careful. Knight of Wands, I mean, is usually someone that's exciting, that is trying to get your attention, maybe take you out, offer to go out on a date. The Knight of Wands may be a fire sign, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Take that if it resonates. Just keep in mind that sometimes the Knight of Wands can be a little bit of a player, all right? Not all the time. So, and it doesn't even have to be that sign, guys. It's just, it could be any sign. Interesting that I have the balance right here as well. Your balance is coming. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups, and it's in reverse. Interesting. I'm going to turn it upright because I don't usually read that. But with the Six of Cups being in reverse, this person that is coming towards you, that is looking for a date night romantically, this is not someone from your past. This is someone that's brand spanking new. That's, wow, okay. There was no fooling around there at all. All right, so we have the Three of Cups. Now, very interesting. Again, I'm seeing three people. okay? Some of you are definitely in a third party situation. I've already gone over that. Take it how you will. But usually when it comes to the Three of Cups, this all has to do with celebration, friendship, creativity, getting together and, being at a party or a wedding, harmony and unity. Take it how it resonates. Again, the third party situation it might not be another person. It might be an unhealthy addiction kind of behavior. These people are drinking. So maybe you're dealing with someone that has an alcohol problem. Okay? Again, only take what resonates. We have the Six of Swords, which is very interesting because this all has to do with change. If you can see, this is someone in a boat. They've got their swords and they are going another direction. Their backs are turned towards us. So there is a transition going on, a change, a rite of passage. You're looking again about being balanced, right? In this case, this is you moving away. So this is you releasing some kind of baggage. Again, whether that's a person, a behavior, this is you going in another direction, okay? And I feel like going in another direction is the healthiest for you. I'm getting from Spirit. Now, again, we have the Empress here. And that, again, has to do with fertility and about pregnancy, okay? Again, for some of you, if you're not wanting to have a baby, you don't have a baby, whatever your case may be, you could be just nurturing and birthing something new, an idea, a business, project. Take it as you will, okay? Now, also, seeing the Empress here, you may be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. And again, we've seen a few Libras here as well. Or you may just have lots of Libra or Taurus in your chart, so take that if it resonates. But the Empress has all to do with also not just being pregnant or being fertile. Also, it has to do with creative, like you're creating things. You have creative expression. It's all about harmony, balance, again, and relationships, okay? You're looking for your tranquility. And the great thing about it is this does symbolize your authority and your power to get through this. And we also have the King of Wands. All right, so more fire coming through. Leo, Sag, or Aries. Now, the King of Wands is all about action, okay? Like passion, action, inspiration. This is a natural born leader. So this is either you or someone that is coming into your life, okay? You have this person, well, I said you, so this is you. You have a vision, honor. Again, lots of you are birthing your own business. I'm hearing entrepreneur, inspiration for something new, standing in your strength, standing in your power, being a boss. All right, this is absolutely beautiful. Let's clarify quickly. Let's ask about the Six of Swords for you, okay? Can you clarify the Six of Swords for Scorpio? Six of Swords for Scorpio. Yeah, see, breaking the deck, I have the Devil and the Seven of Cups, guys. The Devil may be a Capricorn, but usually this has to do with an obsession or some kind of toxic behavior. Again, for some of you, this isn't a third person. This is an addiction of some sort, whether it's drugs, alcohol, take it how it resonates. On the other side is the Seven of Cups, and that makes sense when it comes to the Six of Swords because this has to do with having so many options. Which option am I going to choose? Which way, which direction am I going to go? when you start over and you start new, it is overwhelming because there is so many options and you wonder which way you are going to, which way are you going to turn? Are you going to turn left? Are you going to turn right? The Six of Swords for Scorpio. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. Now, King of Pentacles is usually earth signs. It doesn't have to be. Earth is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This has to do with stability. You wanting your balanced in stability, which makes sense. Six of Swords for Scorpio. Thank you for these messages. Six of Swords for Scorpio. Yeah. So here we go again with communication. We have the Eight of Wands. That is quick, forward-moving action. That is also, that has everything to do with some kind of letter, phone call, communication, moving forward and moving forward quickly. All right. I'm hearing again, message of concern. So for some of you that actually are dealing with a third party and it's an extra person involved, there's going to be some kind of communication that is going to make you move to in another direction. Okay. If you're looking for some kind of confirmation, some kind of message, that is coming. I'm also hearing it some kind of actual proof for some of you that are looking for some kind of proof. All right. What about the King of Wands? Show me the King of Wands for Scorpio. What's the King of Wands? When I'm asking about the King of Wands and breaking the deck, I have the Ace of Cups. A brand new beginning in love. Like I said, this person is not from your past. This is brand new. I'm hearing if it is someone from your past, that's someone coming forward that is brand new. So they have changed, okay? Knight of Wands for Scorpio. Thank you for these messages. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, newfound stability. This is some kind of long-term foundational offer, okay? This could be an offer of a new job. This could be, again, a windfall of some sort. This could be an offer of marriage or a promotion. Long-term stability as well. So for some of you, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. I myself am an earth sign, so a pentacle could mean anything to me because I'm an earth sign and like stability is the most important thing for me, right? So you take it how it resonates. This could be an offer of a new job, but this could be an offer of love, foundational, getting a home with somebody and starting fresh. King of Wands, Scorpio. Can you give me one more card for that? Okay, I'll take two. So what popped out is the Queen of Wands. These are divine counterparts. For some of you, you are starting a brand new life, a brand new relationship. The person that you're going to be with or that is coming towards you right now is your divine counterpart. These are a perfect match, okay? Some of you that are feeling heavy and feeling like you're stuck, things are coming, things are changing. You're going to be going through a transitional phase very soon. And for lots of you, you're going to find, I'm hearing perfect match. What do we got here? So we have the Six of Pentacles. So also we have repeating sixes here. The number 6 may be significant to you. But the 6 of Pentacles, that all has to do with you looking back on all of your investments, all of the seeds you have planted and watered. You're reflecting back on everything that you've put into this job, friendship, relationship, whatever your case may be. Again, this is general, guys, but this has to do with you reflecting and looking back on all of the effort, time, money spent on this person, place, or thing. You're reflecting on that. And when you're doing that reflection, the 9 of Swords has come up. And again, this is how I know the reading is over, because we've circled right to the beginning of the reading. You feeling anxiety. You feeling like it's the first thing you're thinking of when you go to bed. First thing you're thinking of in the morning and the last thing you're thinking of when you go to bed. Overwhelming energy of something that needs to be released. Okay? This person that is in your business that shouldn't be, you have the right to stand up for yourself and say, enough is enough. Okay? If it's somebody that, your friend or your spouse or whatever wants to move in and they haven't moved in yet, you have the right to say no. You do. Because you live there too. If they don't like that and they protest, then maybe this is a sign to move a new direction. It's a heavy message. It's a lot. Final words for Scorpio. Breaking the deck, I have number 2, communication. Again, proof, letter, some kind of application of some sort, job contract. Communication is coming, okay? On the other side, I have take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Give yourself a break. Some of you guys need to take a holiday. Not all of us can afford a holiday. On your day off, take a break. Go to the park. Go and sit at the water. Go and meditate or do your nails or get a facial, whatever you're into. Give yourself a break. Believe in the impossible. Communication again. Final words for Scorpio. What else? Okay. We really can't make this stuff up, okay, guys? We have number 29, fertility. There's so many fertility things coming through here with the Empress, with pregnancy. Again, if you are pregnant right now, congratulations. Again, if you do not want to get pregnant, please use precautions. We have number 17, regeneration. And of course, that all has to do with shutting doors and opening up windows, starting new. Some of you have to start fresh. And even though you feel like that is a lot, it's overwhelming, I have to start all over. For lots of you, that is what needs to be done. And you are going to work on having a plan and a strategy. Getting your ducks in a row. And we have your dreams need a practical plan. What did I just say? And you have no problem with the hard work, Scorpio, so you know you need a practical plan. This was a lot. I really hope this helped you, Scorpio. Like, comment, subscribe. All of that is so much appreciated. And if you want a personal reading with me, again, all my information is in the About box. But besides that, I'm thinking about you, Scorpio. Take care.